Financial had that in the end papers. Yeah, we've had a lot of positive feedback from that.
One of our mantras has been student success. And so I think this notion of team for success, it directly ties into that idea. I mean, that ultimately what we're striving for is that we want the student to succeed.
There are definitely synergies to having a team, both in terms of an individual book and then sharing across the books.
I feel like I've got great individuals working with me. I like the way we interact. I think we're of a common mind. It's a spirit of cooperation, spirit of really hard work.
Whenever you put more than one person, two people together to do something, and we have 4 people working together, you have to be compatible. Compatibility is what allows you to move forward.
Just for one thing, to be able to kind of have a sounding board and go back and forth on one, to make sure that the complex topic is explained in a way that, again, a student walks away and they understand it and they understand how the accounting works. I think there's another notion of building across learning levels. So for example, going from simple to complex, that's both in terms of introductory books to intermediate level or upper level books, as well as going from a basic idea within a book to a more complex idea.
They progress from the simple to the more difficult in the proper order.
Most author teams designate chapters. You work on this chapter, I'll work on that chapter, and then they put them together and call it a book. The way this team has always worked has been as a team. And you might have initial responsibility for doing a chapter, but then in the next pass, you'd start a manuscript, and first pages and second pages, well, you'd swap and then swap again. And so by the time you got that edition of the book completed, you frankly couldn't remember which chapters you had started off with, which ones you had initial responsibility for.
We're all teaching at different places. We've had different teaching experiences, so we kind of take advantage of those different experiences and share to kind of find the best way to present that within the text.
People don't all learn the same way or have the same talent in learning. And so we have to create a textbook that appeals to more than one learning style.
We spend a lot of time on it, and fortunately we've gotten a lot of positive reinforcement from professors and from students, and that's been very gratifying.
I think that whole idea of team for success, it ties directly into that. It's the link between the author team, the publisher, the instructor, and the student.
Where are we going to lunch? That's what happened.